Texas has always stood apart from the rest of America. Its history, culture, and mindset have shaped a state that often sees itself less as a region and more as a nation within a nation. With a population of over 30 million people, Texas is larger than most countries in the world. This alone raises a powerful question: if Texas were forced to stand on its own, could it survive without the rest of America? Texas is massive in size, rich in resources, and deeply rooted in a culture of independence. It was once its own republic, and that legacy still influences how Texans view their state today. From sprawling cities to vast rural land, Texas operates on a scale that few places can match. Its identity is strong, its people are resilient, and its influence already extends far beyond state borders. To understand whether Texas could truly survive alone, we must look closely at its economy, resources, population, governance, and global connections. When these elements come together, they reveal a state that may be far more self-sufficient than many realize. Economically, Texas is one of the most powerful regions in the world. If Texas were an independent country, its economy would rank among the top 10 globally. The state generates trillions of dollars in economic output every year, driven by a diverse mix of industries that reduce dependence on any single sector. Energy is Texas's greatest strength. The state is the largest producer of oil and natural gas in the United States and one of the largest energy producers in the world. This energy dominance gives Texas a level of independence that few regions possess. Energy fuels industry, transportation, and trade, and Texas has it in abundance. Beyond oil and gas, Texas has invested heavily in renewable energy, particularly wind power. In fact, Texas leads the U.S. in wind energy production. This combination of traditional and renewable energy gives the state flexibility and long-term sustainability. Manufacturing, technology, healthcare, and finance also play critical roles. Major corporations continue to move their headquarters to Texas, attracted by business-friendly policies and a strong labor force. This economic diversity would allow Texas to function independently while remaining competitive in global markets. No region can survive independently without food security and infrastructure, and Texas performs strongly in both areas. The state has vast agricultural land and is one of the largest producers of beef, cotton, grains, and other essential crops. Texas ranches and farms supply food not only to the U.S. but also to international markets. This agricultural strength means Texas has the capacity to feed its population while maintaining exports. Combined with advanced farming technology and access to water resources, food independence would be one of Texas's most reliable advantages. Infrastructure further strengthens this position. Texas has an extensive network of highways, railroads, airports, and ports. Access to the Gulf of Mexico gives Texas direct trade routes to Latin America, Europe, and beyond. The Port of Houston is already one of the busiest ports in the world, connecting Texas directly to global commerce. Texas even operates its own largely independent power grid. While this system has faced challenges, it also demonstrates the state's ability to operate critical infrastructure separately from the rest of the country. Few regions in the world can claim that level of operational independence. Politically, Texas has a strong state government and a population that values local control and independence. Its legal and administrative systems are already designed to manage a large and diverse population. This governance experience would be essential if Texas were to function as an independent entity. However, independence would also bring challenges. Defense and national security would require major restructuring. Currently, Texas benefits from U.S. military protection and federal defense systems. Building an independent defense force would take time, resources, and international cooperation. There would also be economic adjustments. Trade agreements, currency systems, and diplomatic relations would need to be established. Short-term instability would be likely as systems transition, but Texas's economic strength could help absorb these shocks over time. Despite these challenges, Texas's political stability, population size, and economic leverage would give it a strong negotiating position on the global stage. Many nations with fewer resources and smaller populations already operate independently. Texas already has a global presence. Its energy exports influence international markets, its ports connect it to worldwide trade, and its cities attract talent from across the globe. Houston's role in energy and shipping, Dallas's financial growth, and Austin's rise as a technology hub all position Texas as a global player. Looking ahead, Texas's future would depend on strategic decisions. Continued investment in energy, technology, education, and infrastructure would be essential. With smart governance and global partnerships, Texas could maintain stability and growth as an independent entity. Ultimately, the question is not whether Texas could survive without the rest of America, but how that survival would take shape. Texas has the population, resources, economy, and identity of a nation. Its story shows that in the modern world, power is not limited to countries alone. Sometimes, a single state can stand tall enough to shape its own destiny.